Hello and welcome back to the Squirrel Head YouTube channel. Welcome to match day number 7 for Liverpool. We will be taking on Swansea. We are away from home, and looking at the form, I think it's pretty good to say where my prediction would go. So looking at the form here, we've obviously got Swansea's last 6 games. Now they haven't been facing the easiest of competition. Let's be fair. Aside from Peterborough in the EFL Cup second round where they won 3-1, since then they haven't won a game. But they have been playing the likes of Leicester. They lost 2-1, picked up a draw against Chelsea. Southampton picked up a 1-0 win against them. Man City have beaten them twice. The cup game was a lot closer than it should have been. And then obviously they kind of swept them aside a little bit in the Premier League. Fernando Llorente getting his first goal for Swansea in that game as well, though. So that's a good positive for them in that their brand new striker has finally gotten his first goal since being at the club. Liverpool, on the other hand, we have been in some pretty good form, let's be honest. And I always try and be modest in some ways when it comes to Liverpool, because I don't want to get carried away. I don't want to get carried away by, yes, we are in good form and we are beating teams and this, that and the other, and we are putting good goals past teams as well. But there's always the chance that we can slip up. I obviously have faith in Liverpool that we will do well, but I'm always going to be quite realistic and try and take every game as it comes and not just expect that we are going to win. Obviously, I think from what you can tell by the end of the prediction, I'm going to be predicting that we are going to win, but I'm not going to say that we're not going to put 5 past the team every single week, 4 or 5 goals past the team. We have the ability to do it, but we're not going to do that every week. It's not going to be that dominant every single week, in my opinion. So, obviously, looking at our form since, the Burton Albion game, 5-0, then we obviously got the draw against Tottenham. Since then, we've won every game. 4-1 against Leicester, 2-1 against Chelsea, 3-0 against Derby in the Cup, and 5-1 against Hull. Now, for me, I don't think the team should change that much, if at all, from the teams that we've been putting out. I think that we've been solid. I think we are now getting what we didn't have last year, which is we are getting a set rhythm and a set partnership with people in the team, especially the defence as well. Now, I think it has been confirmed that Karius will be starting in goal. Then you'll have Dejan Lovren and Matip pairing together again, which is becoming a magnificent pairing, I must say. It is absolutely phenomenal what they're doing together. It's really pleasing, to be honest with you, because of all this attacking talent that we've had over the years. Right, obviously Luis Suarez and all that stuff, and then Sturridge, Coutinho coming in. Obviously now we've got the likes of Firmino, Mane, and everyone like that. Lallana coming in as well. Wijnaldum, Henderson doing well going forward as well as deep lying. Defence has always been the one that is the concern. Having a good, fairly solid defence, yes, we still don't have a clean sheet in the Premier League, but we haven't actually conceded more than 1 goal in any of our last 6 games, which is a very big positive. Normally, we would have been conceding quite a few goals by this point. If you look back to last year, we were shipping goals left, right and centre. Now, it looks like we're going to get a good, solid partnership, maybe a solid trio partnership between Karius, Matip and Lovren. Obviously, now Milner is playing really, really well. Had a great game against Hull. Really, really awesome. I think he got man of the match in that game as well. We've got Klein on the right-hand side, who doesn't... Let's be honest, he sometimes has some quiet games, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for a defender. It would be bad if he was an attacker and he has a quiet game, because then there's something going wrong in attack. But if you, as a defender, if you're not really going all, mentioning Klein so much, it's probably because he's doing his job, and he's doing it very well. He might not be bombing up and down the flanks all the time and lobbing crosses into the box or whatever, or setting up opportunities and stuff like that. It just means that he's actually doing his job. He gets constant good ratings of like 7 or 7 out of 10, 7.5 out of 10 from most media outlets and stuff like that. He's doing his job. He's doing it very well. I'm happy with Klein out there. I'm pretty sure the team selects itself, as I say, going forward as well. Henderson, Wijnaldum, Lallana. I don't see... Why would you change that? Because they're all in good form. They're all playing very well. The same with the front line as well. Coutinho. Now, Coutinho and Mane, yes. Up front, I'm not entirely sure. Now, I think, obviously, I would start with Firmino, because I think Firmino is in good form up front. Sturridge might not like coming on as a substitute. Same with Origi. Origi will get his shot, though. Origi is still very young, I think he's only 20 years old. He's still very young. Sturridge, for me, he just offers more off the bench than he does when he starts. Now, he could prove me wrong, and if he does start Sturridge, maybe for tactical reasons, whatever, then that might absolutely change. But I would see us going with Firmino. I think Firmino just offers you a little bit more grit, a little bit more bite, and a little bit more fight up front, especially against a team like Swansea, who can be quite difficult to break down at times. Yes, they have conceded a lot of goals, but look at the opposition that they were facing. Leicester, Chelsea, Southampton, and Man City for 2 games in a row. Southampton are a pretty good team as well, when they've got like the likes of Charlie Austin and Shane Long, who are very underrated strikers in my opinion as well. They aren't the easiest to break down in terms of just free form goals and stuff like that. They are quite difficult to do that. We've notoriously had a bit of a struggle against Swansea sometimes. Hopefully, this isn't going to be like last year where I think we lost like 3-1 or 3-0. I'm hoping that's not going to happen, obviously. I'm hoping that we can kick on, do what we always have done, get a lot more positivity going around the club as it is at the moment, because it is so positive at the moment. Really, really, really positive. The home games have been excellent. The away games have been fucking excellent from what you can tell. The fans that can go to the games are absolutely amazing. They're absolutely wonderful. They are being that 12th person, as most clubs would say. They are being absolutely phenomenal. They're well behind the team every single time. If we concede a goal, hearts don't just go to the floor or anything like that. They just keep going. They're absolutely phenomenal, and that's the positivity that is around the club at the moment. That comes from Klopp as well, who has been absolutely fantastic. I'm going to do another video on Jurgen Klopp. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it, but I am going to do it, and it's going to be about his transfers and stuff like that, and obviously a bit of honesty from myself as well. But I'll go through that in another video. So what I'm probably going to do is, I think that Swansea, well, I'm hoping that we can get our first clean sheet of the season. That is what I would like. I'm not sure whether we'll get it. I'm thinking we should be able to keep them out. But I'm going to go for a solid 2-0 win, but I imagine that we are going to get maybe a goal more than that at least. It could be 3-0, but I think it will go for a 2-0 victory for us. I think it'll be a good game. I think it'll be competitive. Swansea like to try and keep the ball. We like to keep the ball and fight for it when we want it. If we haven't got the ball, we will absolutely claw tooth and nail to get the ball, and that is all I want. That is all I can expect, and things will be absolutely fantastic if we can get another victory. And I like getting victories right before the international break, because the international break is an absolute pain in the fucking arse. The whole situation of the England team right now anyway is a complete clusterfuck of shit. I would much rather just be, and don't get me wrong, I would support England, as I always try to support England if they are playing. But make no mistake, I'm all about Liverpool. After the international break, we've got a big opportunity with the 6 games after the Swansea game, because after that, we've got Man United at home, West Brom at home, Crystal Palace away, Watford at home, Southampton away, and Sunderland at home. Now, those fixtures, we've got a couple in there. Man United is going to be big. Man United is going to be huge, and I can't wait to do a preview on that as well. That is going to be massive. So mainly the ones that stick out for me is the Man United game, Crystal Palace, and Southampton. Southampton game sticks out for me just because they are quite a difficult team sometimes, and as I say, they have got underrated forwards and stuff like that as well. Man United, for obvious reasons, you all know why as Liverpool fans, and Crystal Palace, they have become a bit of a bogey team for us as well. But that's, I'm going to look at those 7 games in another video. That's a different video to the Jurgen Klopp one as well. So basically what I'm going for, Liverpool, 2-0 victory. I think we can get 3, maybe 4, but I'm going for a 2-0 victory. I think we'll pick up the 3 points, go into that international break feeling very, very positive, very, very good, and I think optimism will just grow. I think Swansea will put up a fight, but I think they are going to come up. If we play anywhere like we have been against the likes of Leicester, Chelsea, Derby and Hull, any of those types of performances, if we put those in, I just don't think Swansea are going to have enough to keep us out. I don't think they'll have enough to go forward through our defence, through our midfield and defence, and create enough opportunities. That's my thoughts and my opinions. Let me know what you think in the comments below, though. It's really important to me to see what you think. Put stuff together, like actually what you think is going to happen and stuff like that. Let me know what you think in the comments. Like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, there's going to be a lot more different types of videos coming. There are the FIFA videos coming as well. I've got loads recorded, loads to edit, loads to get up and on the channel. There's going to be so many more different types of videos this week. I'm off work this week, so I'm going to be fucking recording loads. So, as I said, like the video, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will catch you later. Thank you so much for watching.